John. So has bad debt, no income, no equity. So has bad credit card debt. Telephone wasn't paid as well. He's
Wasn't paid or still isn't paid?
Wasn't paid, but they sold all their debt and it's all paid off now. So there's
Right.
companies
So
there
it's clear.
there's companies there that have bought his debt, and he's paid off that. He is earning income. His wife is at home as a mum and she has time. Small amount of savings of 50K. He's a tradie and they have a team of friends that will make up a trade team. And he wants to build equity and create income at the same time.
He needs to go low end. He needs to do joint ventures. He needs to utilise his wife's time and get her looking for deals that he can do as joint ventures with other parties. He's a tradie. He's got perfect skills. He's got mates who are tradies. So he could get in there and be the worker partner in a lot of deals and, turn things over quite quickly. I mean, he could be, I guess, another Faye, if you want to talk about her. Let's talk about her.
Yeah, we are in a hotel here, so we may be cutting in and out as far as the internet connection's gone. So now Faye is a student she is a single mother of four. She's at home. She has health issues, so every 2 or 3 hours she needs to lie down for about an hour. And she became a DIPMA student. She sat down and decided to look at one specific strategy in one specific area and make it work. And she got her head around the feasibility study. Now I noticed there's a question here about a template or calculation sheet that's not as technical as John. If you put a question on the forum or ask your coaches, there's actually, John's developed a back of an envelope calculator which will help you out there. So just ask that through the forum. Now with Faye, she got her head around and kept on doing feasibilities on that particular area and that particular strategy. And she did 50 feasibilities over 9 months and finally found one that worked. She put a foot on the deal. She got on the forum and found a joint venture partner who had money, because Faye and Andrew had no money, no cash, no equity to use. They only had time. And they went off and did their first deal. Their first deal was a subdivision. The profit out of it was $300,000, and that profit was actually known before a shovel was put in the ground. They had pre-sales done and everything was fantastic with them. So, and she's done fabulously well. They're going to make $1 million by the time they finish the deals they got in place. So again, if you want the back of the envelope feasibility, leave a message on the forum. John Bone will probably pick it up and answer that for you. And it's probably somewhere on the website. So just email a question to the coaches or put it on the forum and you'll get the answer from there.
So John could be another Faye. He could go out and be, the worker party. He's probably got enough to go into a deal with somebody else, or possibly on his own if it was a really low end deal. He needs to use his skills. He needs to use his tradie skills, his mates, and use that to build up. Because his first deal, even though he wants to replace income, needs to be a manufactured growth deal. Because he needs to get that $50,000 up over the $200,000 before I want to see him go and do a real income deal. You can do an income deal if it's got manufactured growth potential in it, so that you can get your money back and go again quickly. But I really feel that a low-end manufactured growth deal is probably the way to go, because he can clear all the credit cards, get rid of all that stuff. Perfect opportunity to be the worker.
Now, there's also, with the credit cards, you've also got credit clearing agencies that investor loans can help you with. So if you do have bad credit and there's still your Veda credit alert is showing some issues from the past, then investor loans can help you with that to clear it.
Well, they don't actually clear it, but what they do is there's some lawyers that they can refer you to that they just specialise in clearing people's credit. And because when you get a default on your credit rating, there's a legal process that the other party has to go through. And if they don't go through that process exactly, then they have no right to put it on your credit rating. So what this legal firm does is it scares the living daylights out of them and asks for the proof that that the due legal process has actually been followed exactly. And quite often it isn't. Most of the time it isn't. So they can force the other party to clear their to clear it out, and clears your credit rating. But only the people who put it on your credit rating can actually take it off.
And the other thing with the $50,000 is that you could do a joint venture with an owner or seller, where there's a property that's not selling, and it's not selling because it's poorly presented, or it's a property that has potential to manufacture growth. So you might be able to subdivide off the back. And we've done a deal that's similar to that, where we went in, we spent our money on someone else's block, had the subdivision completed, and then sold off the blocks. The owner got their amount of money, we got our money back, and then we split the profits. So there are possibilities as well.